We can agree that art is everywhere. Not in the philosophical, it's in the eye of the beholder kind of way, but literally. It's in every road sign, product packaging, video thumbnail, and app icon out there. Heck, someone had to draw the phone or laptop you're using to watch this video right now before it even hit production. So, I think it's safe to say that drawing is pretty popular. Even elephants do it. I mean, ask Suda, the drawing elephant. But why is that, really? Well, let me tell you, the reasons are neater than you might think. Pun intended. Let me elaborate. But wait, hold on a second. Are you interested in learning animation? Dynamic animation with 2D and 3D illustration might be just the course for you. Your instructors from Domestika are the creative directors and co-founders of Adventure Studio, Willie and Jill Russell. The studio collaborated with huge names like Google, Buck, and Imaginary Forces. You'll start this course by learning how to get inspired through exploring references, creating a concept for your story, and writing a visual script. After that, you'll take your visual script to the storyboard and start creating your scenes frame by frame in Photoshop. Next, you'll design your character and create your style frames. You'll decide which element you would want to be 2D or 3D in your animation, cause there is some modeling in this course inside Cinema 4D, using box and poly modeling techniques. After that, you'll jump to After Effects, build your 2D character and keyframe its movements throughout the sequence. You'll finish the course by compositing everything together and exporting your video to share it with the world. You can benefit from 10% off at checkout using our promo code. Links and code will be in the description box below. As we have established earlier, drawing is everywhere. It's the cornerstone of visual development. Without drawing, there will be no design to anything. It's not only limited to more conventionally artistic things, as in creating video games or animated shows and costumes for movies, or to things that are more obvious, such as architectural design and other objects like cars, jewelry, and watches. It actually goes beyond that. It's present in every soda can, every pen, nail polish bottle, and razor blade. Each one of them was drawn and redrawn rigorously by a team of expert designers to ensure good function and aesthetic appeal to the target audience. It's also the most universal of languages. You know how they say an image speaks 1,000 words? Well, drivers agree, and that's why road signs are a single image, not written words. Same goes for manuals on building furniture and using electronics. Even our ancestors had the foresight to document their daily lives using carvings and paintings on cavern walls, giving us a vivid window into their prehistoric life. Safe to say that society wouldn't function the same without drawing. Moving on into something slightly less practical but equally as necessary. Speaking the aforementioned 1,000 words without actually having to say 1,000 words. Drawing can allow a person to communicate complex thoughts and emotions they otherwise wouldn't have been able to express. Combine that with the fact that one of the biggest selling points of art in general is its ability to tell and preserve stories, whether it's in the form of a historical painting meant to forever preserve a moment in time, or more explicitly with illustrated storybooks and different kinds of visual novels. What sets drawing apart from, say, a photograph is how personal the drawing is to the person that made it. It's their personal reaction to a phenomenon, their point of view given life by their own two hands. Drawing is a way to give people a glimpse into your innermost soul, a way to be vulnerable without putting yourself in any actual risk. Stepping away from this slightly heavier topic, drawing is very accessible. Not everything needs to be a practical necessary task or a philosophical discussion. Sometimes it's as simple as people feel like it and it's convenient to do. And that is exactly what this point is about. Anyone has the ability to leave marks on an otherwise blank surface. Therefore, anyone can draw. The only difference between a professional and a novice is the time put into the craft. Drawing is very unique, unlike many other skills, because it doesn't require nearly as much investment to pick up at first. It's something that you can learn on your own without the need of an instructor. You don't need any fancy instrument or material, just a pen, paper, and intent. And with the popularity of social media these days, it's practically impossible to not find an artist with the specific skill set you're looking for that is willing to share their knowledge. There's often this misconception that better materials make better art, and to a certain extent, they can. But many artists have made a career using the absolute bare minimum to create the most stunning masterpieces. A good example of that would be Louis Chamberlain, who creates the most stunning artworks with only graphite and charcoal. To sum it up, it's there, it's easy, it's affordable. Literally anyone can do it, including elephants. So, surprise, people can do it too. In addition to being relatively affordable and extremely accessible, drawing is also very satisfying. Have you ever experienced the feeling of peeling the masking tape from the edges of a watercolor painting? Spreading oil paint over a canvas? Melting colored pencils with paint thinner? Very few things can compare, and the best part? You can do it yourself whenever you feel like doing it. A lot of artists agree that most of the fun part of drawing is in, well, drawing, as in the process of making something brand new from scratch with your own two hands. Just saying that sentence alone is enough to release serotonin. So imagine actually doing it. Having a finished illustration, being able to touch it, hang it, sell it, or simply just look at it from afar while thinking fondly of how the idea for it came to you, the time you started sketching it, the way you struggled with that one element but still managed to overcome that struggle on your lonesome, it's satisfying. It gives you a sense of fulfillment. And as kids have shown us, it's extremely fun to play with paint. And with drawing, there's almost a limitless number of mediums to explore and play around with. The physicality of the act of drawing in tandem with how fun and satisfying the mediums are to handle, all of this is key to the experience. Simply put, it's fun. So, what is there not to like? All of that was nice and wholesome, so why don't we go back to talking about something slightly heavier for a bit? Drawing is good for your holistic health. Let me explain. For one, it's a great way to escape into a world of your own creation. Forget about the struggles of daily life and take some time to relax, relieve some stress, and create something that only you can and only you know can bring you peace of mind. It's extremely beneficial for one's mental health to exteriorize in positive manners. It's also, as established earlier, a very good way to communicate emotions that are otherwise very hard to evacuate, and might even open the door for you to seek and find the necessary help. Drawing is a perfect way to train a lot of your brain and body faculties, as the process of it can help you work on thinking strategy and enhance your problem-solving skills. For example, you ran out of green paint, but you still have those blue and yellow tubes. It improves concentration, communication, and hand-eye coordination. It's an all-in-one package, and the best part, it's something that you can share or keep. The point is, it's personal and meaningful, and those are things that every person needs. That being said, here's some fun things that you can do in order to have a bit more fun with drawing when you just want to be on autopilot. No overthinking, just fun art making. Start with a scribble. Let your hand loose for a second or two and turn whatever comes out to mind into an illustration. Few things are more satisfying than creating a 3D pattern or figuring out how those optical illusions are made, so try it yourself. Just make shapes, random abstract shapes that you can fill with either colors, patterns, or even more shapes. Maybe they can become the basis of a future more elaborate artwork. You also have contour drawing. Try to draw the outline of an object or a tree, then fill in the interior. Or don't. That's the magic of it. You don't really have to abide by any rule. The goal is to relax and let your intuition take over. You would be surprised by how good it feels. For this final section, we're going to elaborate on a point that we have established earlier, which is drawing is extremely personal. It often evokes an emotional response in both the artist and the beholder, and it's in that emotion that connections are created. How many times have you scrolled on Instagram to see that 4-panel comic and thought to yourself, that person is literally me? Or seen a fictional character that had the uncanny resemblance of a family member or a loved one? And let's not forget about the many times you argued with someone about the meaning of that one painting and the intent of the artist behind creating it. It's a way to spark conversations between artists and other folks that find meaning in those works of art and choose to share their interpretations with a like-minded community. In conclusion, and at this point I feel like this topic actually speaks for itself, a lot of people draw. They like doing it, everyone likes to look at it, it's affordable, it's beneficial, and it's fun. What's there to add? We for sure have said everything we wanted to say here, so why don't you share your thoughts with our community in the comments below? Be sure to tell us if you understood the neither pun in the beginning. If not, it's the initials for necessary, expressive, accessible, tactile, escapist, and relatable. Don't forget to like and subscribe as is demanded by the algorithm overlords, and share it with friends who you think that would enjoy our content. With that being said, thank you for watching as always, and see you next time.